Hello everyone, this is Angel Giráldez, and I am in charge of Vallejo's fantasy department. In today's video, I would like to show you how to use the shifter colors, and then put some washes on them to achieve a cool result. So I encourage you to watch it. On today's video, I will use this Necron miniature from Games Workshop. First of all, prime the mini. I will use glossy black, very important that. Using glossy black is very important to get good results with these paints. I put some primer on the blister and add a few drops of thinner. I mix them and stir very well for a perfect dilution. I will use the Infinity CR+. Needle is 0.15 millimeters and pressure is 1.8 bar. I put the color inside the cup and check on a sheet of paper that the dilution is perfect.
Shut up and sit down.
Then apply thin layers. I want to tell you that paint does not stick as well to glossy primer as it does to matte. So press the trigger softly to apply light coats. If we press down too much, paint will run all over the whole surface, and we don't want that. We are looking for a good result, so apply a thin layer, let it dry, and then repeat. Go slowly. Here, you can see the final result. I will use turquoise violet as the base color. Very important to shake the bottle very well. I put some paint on the blister. I normally add 1 to 2 drops of thinner since I use a 0.15 millimeter needle and don't want it getting clogged, but it's up to you. It can be used straight from the bottle. You can also use a 0.2 or 0.4 millimeter needle. I check that the paint flows properly and then apply the base color. Ideally, the paint is on the upper areas, so tilt the miniature a bit, press the trigger a little so the paint hits on the upper parts. It should not enter the recesses. Go little by little. I apply a layer and let it dry, then repeat. You see how the tones change depending on how the light hits it. I tilt the miniature a bit. Look in the box how I press the trigger to get thin layers. I am covering the surface little by little, not painting in the recesses. This tone is a violet turquoise color. Here you can see the final result. I will apply some highlights with silver from the Model Air range. I shake the pot well, put it on the blister, and I will add some drops of thinner. I stir everything very well so that the dilution is perfect. A little bit more. And I put it inside the airbrush. I test it out, comes out perfect. And let's apply some highlights to the Necron. Only on some parts, because if we highlight the whole surface, we will spoil the previous color, since the shifter paints change depending on how the light hits them. And at this step, I just want to add some highlights at some points to make them shine more. For example, on the head. A little bit on the shoulders, the forearm, but everything very smoothly. As I don't want to cover all the previous color, I want to keep the color changing effect. See in the box that they are soft touches. I give it a little on the shoulder pads. All very carefully. We do not want to mess up the previous work. You see, the color is maintained, and I also force the highlights a bit. I highlight the edge of the axe. Here you can see the final result. The color shift keeps changing depending on how the light hits it, and it is also highlighted on the head, shoulders, and some other important parts. Final step, now I will apply washes. I will use black wash from the Wash range. I put the color on the palette. You can add water or use it straight from the bottle. I will use it directly from the bottle, and I will wash all of the crevices of the armor. I take a little and apply it. This way, I will add definition over the entire surface. I will apply a wash, wait until it dries, and then keep repeating. I recommend using a fine brush with a good tip in order to achieve a good result when applying this wash. We can use the hairdryer to speed up the process. Once dry, I reapply the wash. Be very careful. Apply the wash to the desired area. And here you can see the final result. how I apply the wash and achieve definition throughout the entire armor. This process is ideal if you're a gamer, since the process is super short. Just apply the shifter color, then highlight it, and apply a wash to achieve this result. Here, on the mini on the right, you can see I painted the base, the green eyes, the weapon tube, and you get a fantastic result. And super quick. I hope you liked it a lot. If you have any questions, please comment below. What did you think of this process? Easy? Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. I encourage you to subscribe to the channel so you can be notified about any new releases. See you in the next video!